Welcome back to the Hopium Den. Let's get high. We are jumping into another fist quest here, taking our ship to the sinking ship. Nice, we found the big turtle. We're for sure sending it back to Frosthaven. Give us a guard. Just kidding, I don't remember what it does, but I'm all on board with getting a big turtle. Now, for those of you that have never played the sinking ship, and I am one of you, I had to read the special rules multiple times. Pretty much, we need to loot 20 crates, and the only way to loot them is with pure, like, loot ones, or by giving up a move 3. And so on someone like Fist, where I don't have a ton of big movement cards, I pretty much just don't get to loot. So what I'm debating is, do I have to give something up to make sure I can loot? And I think the answer is yes. Now, in terms of what we give up, ooh, I mean, I could do this, but it's at the end of my turn, so I don't know if I could give it up there. I don't know if that interaction would work right. Because I don't know if it's on my turn I have to give up the move. That's interesting. We could try and kind of break it with the bottom there as a persistent to always get a loot on Fist turn. I was thinking of using Fist more to, like, stun and stall. And so I was thinking I would bring this for a heal, and then that move 4 gives me a chance to loot. Because Gift to the Mountain and Bring Down the Mountain are both pretty much attack 2 AoEs. The only reason Gift to the Mountain's kind of better is because of my big movement stun. This doesn't give me any movement. But the obstacles are nice in terms of keeping things off my back as I loot. Pros and cons to everything. Especially when you only get an 8-card hand. Fist is like the hardest for me by far to pick and cut cards. Alright, here I think I have every move 3 that we can, which is not very many, and I have my loot card, so I'm kind of just stuck. Hive, let's see here. I would like an extra move here, because Hive as my range attacker is probably going to be doing quite a bit of my looting. So I need to cut a card to bring a move 4, is the moral of the story. I think the burst play is still super viable. So I don't want to give up this because the attack 3 on multiple targets with poison is worth it, because then my next attacks are even more. So the double attack carries a lot of value with the power potion and in Code Geminate, as we've seen. So for that reason alone, I'm going to keep that. I could cut Faceless Entity, but it's really my best flip forms card. I mean, Hijack's probably not great here. I could cut Hijack and take this. Because these guys don't have Retaliate, they just have a bunch of shield. And this still gives me a nice late initiative. Yeah, I think that's probably the right choice. Do I cut something else for this for a whole nother loot option? I don't want to, but that might be the right answer. The hard part is turn 1, I just want to go late with a move. And this I save to pop into that form. I start in this form. I like to keep this form for a late launch pod, but this probably is not a launch pod mission. I mean, I'll keep it just for the range attack, because an attack 3 on 2 is pretty good. But I don't think I'm going to get this out. I think it just dies. They swarm. Man, they swarm so aggressively. It spawns like 3 at a time. Alright, I'm 5 minutes into planning here. I need to just pick cards. Alright, I'm going to give up the move 4 over the need to be there and loot. I think it's a bit more flexible. And then here, I would like to get an extra move, and I have a few options to do it, like Wildfire. But it's just really hard to cut a push or pull. It is really hard to cut a push or pull. And this pure damage is nice because some of these guys have lots of shield. Eruption's going to be really nice. Man, we just have so many AoE options here that I refuse to give up. And this is so good to move. And this is nice because it's reusable as long as I have fire. Shoot, what do I cut? I need one more card. Give me 11 here. Give me 11 here. That would make my choice a lot easier. So I probably do this in one room. Or let's see, I Lava Bomb turn 1. I'll Flowing Fire turn 2 to get a bunch more hazards out. I can then turn around and Igneous Path turn 3. Maybe even like pair these two. And then I'm down to my push-pull after that. But Igneous Path gives me fire again. And it doesn't give me Leaf to double here on the push. Maybe it's not a Quenched Rage. Maybe it's not a Quenched Rage. But then I'm down to only one push. I think I'm just going to run it. No, I can't. I can't. Because I'm using this for the top. I'm using this for the top. And then where are my move 3s to give up? I don't have a single one. So for this mission alone, I got to do something like this. Alright. That's sad. But it is what it is. So they don't actually drop loot bags. We get loot tokens, so that should be a free 2. We will try and, I guess, kill things. I mean, I'm going to be doing a lot of looting here on my range character, so I'll take Masochist, and I will try Specialist, because we don't really want that, and I'm probably going to drop below health, below half. I don't need to do a challenge here. With me already not feeling 100% comfortable with these special rules, I think I'm just going to go in like this.
Doghogger's seamanship proves excellent as the ship glides to a halt next to the stricken vessel. There's no sign of a struggle, but you can hear the telltale rushing of water entering the hull from below. Looking down into the cargo hold, you can see crate after crate of supplies. Easy pickings, like Doghogger said. You're not prepared, however, for the chirpy voice popping up behind you.
Greetings, sanctioned rescue party, and/or scavengers, and/or unauthorized pirates.
Buzzes a small flying automaton, its propellers whirring wildly in an attempt to keep it airborne.
I am Helper Robot, ICS. You may call me Heroics. I will help you save the cargo.
Before you can further react to the appearance of the robot, the massive crash of claws hitting the deck consumes your attention, and several lurkers clamber on board.
Watch out!
Captain Doghogger helpfully shouts.
Lurkers!
Alright. So, this mission is kind of like a, it's a bit of a challenge. You got to plan ahead is the big thing, because it summons 3 lurkers at a time. And if you think of the ship as 3 tiers, you start in the middle tier, and then you get to choose to go up or down with these middle hexes, or I'll think of them as stairs. That helps me. And the ship obviously fills up from the bottom up. There's the most loot, infinite, down in the bottom. So if we get by that barrel, we can get as much as possible off the start. In the middle of the ship, each of the 2 crates, respectively, you can get 4. So we can only get a max of 8 loot tokens from the middle of the ship. And then the top of the ship has 1 of these lootable crates. And we can only get 4 from there. And I need 20 total. So that means I need 8 from the bottom of the ship. We need 8 from the bottom of the ship. So I'm going to go as late as I can with everyone. And I think it costs 1 movement to come in and then like 1 to go across, like it's a different hex, kind of like we're going up or down the stairs. So with a max move of 3, I can go 1 in, boom. Or, yeah, 1 and get over to the other side. Hive is probably a basic movement as late as we can go. Wave throwers, what's their... Oh yeah, they have the reusable spawn late. That's terrifying. Alright, well, there's nothing I can do about it if they hit that. So we go late and move in and co-geminate. Things are only spawning in the bottom of the ship initially. We try and get one down instantly and loot. And then here, we'll go Wildfire and Lava Bomb. And that's a move 4. 1, 2, we're in, we're over. Okay. We want to keep our move 4, so I will start out summoning this one. Nice, they didn't summon. Okay, that's good for us. And they're all going before, so this is a free movement in here turn 1. Heroics does huge damage for us, and at the end of each hero's turn. So I think it's after each movement. So now Heroics should go. Oh no, it's not the end of my turn. Okay, that's my fault. I want hazards kind of on both walls, because they're going to spawn on both sides. 8, that feels good. I've got the elements, so nothing else I need to do here. Heroics, I think, should have went there. I really think Heroics should have went. It's at the end of each hero turn. Let me reread this. All heroes and heroics may choose to spend 3 when adjacent to its crate in order to loot. Heroics may only do this at the end of each hero's turn. Yeah, because if it were plural, obviously I don't think they would have said each, and the apostrophe should be after the S if it was like all of our turns collectively. Dude, I think the whole mechanic in this one might be bugged. I know how much you guys love when I say that off the start of a mission. I know how much you love when I say that. I could strengthen, but I'm not attacking. I'll save that. I'm going to save the Horn of Command. Oh boy. Did not think he was just going to YOLO himself through, but whatever. That didn't work? Oh. Because I'm blocking all the hexes, we can't come through? Is that what's happening? I mean, I guess it would be overpowered if you got to move the summon like 5 times. Can it not die? Okay, that's why. That's kind of why. Alright, so we have 4 things here. It feels aggressive to do a stun turn this early, but I might. And I need to get 8 out of here. One, 2, 3, 4 hits 2 of them. I do have the bottom push, so I could move, push, And then it would be 1, 2. No, I can't get more than 2 of them in with that. But this hits and it gets hazards down the middle, which feels pretty good. And then that would consume my fire. And this would also leave me a hazardous terrain here. Because then I would have hazard, damage, move, and I could leave a hazard here with Igneous Path. And then the next turn I can probably at least pull through 2, or I can move. The other thing I could do would be the bottom here. But I think I'm going to let this Wave Thrower do its thing for 1 turn, because I got to position myself to start looting. And I'd rather give up this move 3. So I think this is my play here. Feels like I need to commit to either doing huge damage or the stun play. So I think I save the big damage. This is only at range 2. They're not in range 2. So let me just long range missile and do a move 4. So I can hopefully get here and give up 3 move. Or by spending 3 movement points while adjacent. Okay, that's what I'm going to try there. Move, hit a couple and poison them. Fist. You know what? Nope. We're going to do the damage here, and then Fist is going to brittle. Fist is going to double brittle. And then what's going to be my cheapest card to get back? Probably just draw, move 2, double brittle. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can smite everything in the room, especially with the brittle out. I can hopefully kill here. And then I start looting hard next turn. Why didn't I get this back? Did I accidentally skip that? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what am I doing to Fist? Why didn't I get that back? Man, I gotta go do round 1 again. Alright, well, we committed to big damage round 2, and then if I need it, I could always go stun that left side turn 3. Or as soon as it's like absolute panic, I'm gonna stun and loot and get out of here. And then hopefully Homegirl can do her thing and loot as much as she can in that middle room so that I can just go straight from the middle room to the end room and try and stay ahead of all those spawns. I might need her in the far room. I might pay for this strategy, but that's okay. All right. I didn't realize that I didn't get one with the mountain back. I don't know what I did there. You started here. You only had a move 3, so you're here. You had a move 4. You had a move 2. Okay. The only thing is, I don't think her loot worked, did it? Her loot did not work. So I actually just want to... I guess I just want to move. Summon an extra one and move. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to waste my turns in here, and that didn't work either, so... I guess it's a good thing we're doing it again for that reason. Then Heroics goes at the end. Here we picked that, and that was our basic move. And then Code. Could just start him over here. See if he survives. Then he's at least in the room I want. But the issue with that is then I think he's going to block one of the hexes I'm trying to go into, so. We're not going to do that. Keep it the same. What are the two things I need to do different? I need to get a loot out of this room. Except for the crate on the bottom deck that can be looted infinitely. Okay. It's nice that they make me leave. I'll have to keep that in mind. Oh, is it because I'm playing this first? It can't be, right? Because it's still out. It's still a persistent that's out. Yeah, you boys go mess up those skellies over there. So let's see if this works. So you can move one and loot. Okay. And then we're just going to get a skeleton here. That should keep it from going through next turn. It stalls a little bit. We can move. Okay, we got to confirm the choice first, and then we can move. Do I want it on this side? Then I could do a huge attack into potentially something brittled. I think we just want to do a big attack here. And we get this back. I do not skip that action. Yeah, I must have just skipped it. Whoops. Alright. I want this so I can keep chaining ice. That's why that was so important. Here, we heal ourselves probably, because we have 2 summons out, and then he's going to move away, so I just do a big move, and I'm already almost out of those. If I go late here, the advantage of going late is that I probably keep him alive. No, he shouldn't. So I'm going to go early. Let's keep him alive. Maybe he can do a little damage or something over there. So we're going at 20 here. Dang, need to go before 20 for the double brittle play. Yeah, I kind of do. That's important enough to me that I think I need to give up the ice generation. And I'll just do it at 10 to make sure it pops. Because then I can double brittle, attack and poison, and then use my circlet to do huge damage. Okay, and then here, let's take Flowing Fire since it's reusable, and this, and that gets me a bunch of hazards out this turn, and we will go after to see who we need to attack. Holy cow, I hate that. Summon turn 2, and you guys are doing some nonsense. Okay. Soldier, wave throwers. So wave throwers are the scariest by far, so I gotta focus on killing you. Man, you guys are all wave throwers around here? Okay. We're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. I wish I would have had my stun play ready, but that's alright. Oh, now it's working. What are you guys doing? Move 3, attack 4. Yeah, you're dead. You're dead. I can't run away. Nice. We got some damage off in that room. Alright, let's get a little heal action. And do I want to move away? I don't think so. Not yet. There is nothing I can do from stopping the eels. I will get my heal. We're back to full. +1 to all my attacks, +1 to all my attacks, and perform heal 2. Alright, let's smite things this turn, baby. Maybe I should have split those up, but I'm being greedy. If I can get ahead of the damage curve, that will be big for me. Nice. Ooh, I hate that that was a ×2, but that's alright. Can I control you? You're not technically my summon. I don't think so. Two, 3, 4, 5. Just kidding. We can't get them anyway. Well, I think it might be a little bugged because I unselected it, but we'll see what happens. I don't really care if it uses it anyway. Do I want the pure damage? No. Select target to what? I think it was just the move again. Okay, good. That's going to leave me a +2 here. He's dead on his turn with wound. No summons. That is a massive turn. I mean, what he's doing is still annoying, but that's a massive turn. We just avoided 3 or 4 extra lightning eels in this room. So this is like working sometimes. I don't know why sometimes and not others, but... Oh, this is super annoying. Because with one movement... Shoot. With one movement, I can't actually get an angle to attack to this corner. I could consume fire and do 2 movement, and then I still don't have an angle. I guess I could move 2 up here and attack down, or I could move 2 here and attack up. But then that's generating fire on my movement. I just wanted to move 1. But if I attack here, then I'm not making any. I don't like how that worked out. I was banking on one of these 2 surviving, but then I killed him with the brittle, so it's my own fault. What happens if I come here? Then I have 3 in a row. But then I'm giving up a strengthened attack. Can't even get to that guy. Alright, we'll give up the strengthened attack. It's fine. Not worth the pull, not worth wards. Is it worth another fire? Probably not. I don't know if I love how that worked out, but that's alright. Would have been nice if we would have had the 1 extra command turn. Then we could have went and walloped this guy. But now I think I'm just going to come back over here and set up for an attack next turn. Skelly, it's been real. You did something for a hot second. How many more times are you attacking? Shield, pierce, target 2. Okay, so you've already hit me twice. Do I care about moving away? It does get me closer to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, because right now I'm going to move 4. It's fine. I can stall on this side. And no summons. Let's go. Okay, we got... Oh, we're going to lose this, aren't we? Yeah, we're going to lose that. But I want drawback for sure for a pull. So I could run away and pull. I could move and then get this up and pin these guys so they have to take it. That feels pretty good. I don't think I want to do that yet. Oh, actually this is really good. We replace this and we do 2 pure damage to everything over here. We move this, we pin them. And that's an obstacle, and then they gotta come forward through this anyway. I'm good with that. Alright, I'm good with that play. We're still strengthened here. And you're at range 2, 3. So I need to do a big move. And a range attack, and I'll go late just to see where things set up. We're going to go early with a big move. And then what do I want to do? I wish that homie would have lived in the right room. I could Putrid Cloud. Yeah, I guess I'll do command. And I'll go late. And you're going early and running away. And here, what am I doing? No elements. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can get back to here. And that allows me to take focus. But I really need some element generation. Or do I just stay on this side and set up for a stun over here? That's probably the right choice. What am I at? 3? And I've looted this twice. So I only have 1 out of here. I'm gonna have 2, 3. Gotta get him. Okay. So with that being the case then... Man, it just feels crazy. I'm gonna take so much damage over here if I don't do something. It's just hard though, because if I run this way to keep him alive, then I have to run back to keep him alive. It's just so much back and forth. I mean, he is on ice, right? So I have the Pierce attack. So I think it's probably just Pierce and generate ice. And then I set myself up for like a gift, or even maybe this guy again with a shield or something. I don't know. I don't love it, but where X is their shield value. Alright. The impair is a little annoying, but not the worst. And then strength the D, target 2, pierce 3. At least there's no ice out. And they're summoning. Alright, shoot. Okay. Not ideal, not bad. And I can only move it up to 2 hexes. So if I take this one, I can't get it there, so it's got to be this one. Then I could pull, but it's not a very impactful pull. It's only through 1 hazard right now. So I think I need to just be patient, and maybe I ward on this side. You're moving 3, so you are getting to everyone. Tough choice here. I guess I attack. maybe it's a ×2. I don't think that even matters with the shield. Oh. Oh, he can come through. I thought there was something that they could not. That's spicy. That is spicy. Okay. Alright. I don't think it changes a whole lot, but... So I am going to choose to dance back here. That way it spawns here and not behind me. Hey, at least this guy... At least he couldn't get through to go attack both of these guys. I really thought he would, if I'm being honest. Alright, do we need a heal here? I guess I'll do the little heal, because I can get this one back with my other potion. Do I need a stamina? I could stamina back this, which is much cheaper for me health-wise. Alright, that's a good turn. How much damage am I actually doing up here? I'm going to come all the way up here, that way just in case he still has to go, he's only going to hit one. Oh boy. The double jump was interesting. The double jump was interesting. Did not expect that. Okay. I really thought there was something in the rules about them, them not being able to use the stairs, for lack of a better term. Do we get this out? They are going to summon eels everywhere. I actually don't hate it. If I go down here, it's going to be eel, eel. I mean, Heroic should get to go and kill, so it's only one eel. Whatever, I'll just put him here to clog up this top. Man, I used a move 4 and I could not even get a loot out. My girl's got to go early and run. Things just got a little scary for her in there. Oh, there was no viable hex, so she didn't summon? Let's go. Ooh, why wouldn't you spawn in the corner? 2, 4. Okay, I can still hit them all, but... And if I pull, what does that do? Not a whole lot, but it does get my retaliate up for the one I don't stun. I could pull brittle attack 6. Five, and I have 3 from this room. I only have 2 from this room. What turn am I on? I don't think I'm doing very well. Round 4. Oh, I gotta get 6 more from this room. Yeah, I think I messed it up. I think I did have to full push that room. Man, I felt okay. And now I don't even have a move 3 to run away here. Oh, Boneshaper's dead. Okay, this strategy did not work. Well, what do we do? I think my only option... I can't do this heal because I need to move. Actually... Yeah, I have a heal potion, so I can use that. And then I'll get a poison on this guy. Man, I want to use that in the next room for the strengthen. I'll do this. Oh, fist. Alright. So 2, 4, we hit all these guys. Or I pull and I brittle 4 for a burn. Oh, thank God. I still have a move 3. Good. I can give that up. Alright, so we do our pull. Give up a move 3. Heroics then claps him. That gives me... I think I got a short rest on him. Because I can get 1, 2... Heroics can move and give up 2 to give me 3. So I'm getting 3 this turn. Dude, this mission is hard as shit. Okay, what are they doing? I should pay attention here. Attack 5, all within 2. And you're a Claw Crusher. Wave Throwers are doing an AoE. That's not too scary. What are... These are all soldiers. Okay, why is it not telling me what the Claw Crusher's doing? My guess is this is a soldier. It's just not reading right. Oh, no, here he is. The green guy. I was missing him. All adjacent. Yeah, you need to be pulled away. A quad brittle. Let's go. And then who am I attacking? I mean, probably the guy who's hitting for 5. I don't really care about the 1s. Your poison and impair is annoying, but we should be able to kill here. Alright, we got an element. I think I take ice for a double brittle or a heal. I'm kind of going to get my butt whooped here, and I'm going to be impaired, so I'm going to pop that now. Okay, heroics. We give you a move 5. You get back down here for me. I still should have 2 to give me a loot. What's your move 4? Kind of like the idea of him coming over here. Actually, he could get here, which would keep Boneshaper alive. Oh no, that's targeting everybody. It's within 2 hexes. She only has a move 2. I can't get away. But if I go here, then I can't pull. Alright, we just go here and hit the 1. At least it's a pierce attack. I was kind of hoping it would let me give up the movement, but it's not a character, so I get it. That's a nice brittle hit. Good job. Oh, so close. Man, I needed a move 4 there. Okay, we'll take that damage. We take the pull. We loot. Where are we at? 7. And we push. And we do another attack. Interesting that it didn't work the first turn, and now it's working. Oh, Boneshaper, you are in such bad shape, my friend. Can I just run away? No, they're still summoning over there. Yet. Get me in this room. So this strategy almost worked. This strategy almost worked. What I need to do different is, I would say bring more movement on Boneshaper, but we know that's not possible. But now that I know they can pin Boneshaper in, I need to be more proactive. Alright, Boneshaper lives, but it's not pretty. That also probably wasn't a good riddle into the retaliate play, if we're being honest with ourselves. I think the stun play was better. Because I did great on this side. And yeah, I wiped out 2 over here, but... I don't know. I think the stun was better. We think we can kill something. And this is round 6. This is round 5. I wish it told you how many you had from here. I got 3 from this room, so I already have 4 in here, so I need 4 more. So I need heroics to kind of pop off. I really think heroics working this side is the right strategy. I think we gotta iron out our other details. Neither of these do me any good. I got a short rest and get something with a move. I'm no longer impaired. Also, Wildfire, I 100% like just completely ignored that I wound myself. So 2 pure damage, so I could replace this and do 2/2/2. And then bottom action. Maybe I do this first. And then replace it. Oh, it's unoccupied, so if I occupy it, if I push him into it, then I can't do this play. But I still like the idea of pushing. What am I doing here? I'm running for my life. Early transfer the essence. That has to be the play here. Man, this is not the initiative. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can at least stun 4 guys. I think I have to. I gotta do it at 16. Oh, that's not a jump though. This is my only jump play. And it's such a late bad initiative. Fudge. Should have just short rested last turn and got a move 4 back here, but that's okay. So now we got a multi-target attack and probably this. Gotta survive this round and then I gotta get the F out of here. Is there any way I can just loot this 4 times this turn? It has to be 1, 2, 3, 4. No, not quite. Okay, so what am I doing? I'm pushing you. Man, I wish this was a bottom action. Wildfire's not great. I don't want to give up top actions. Feels like a decent igneous path turn, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Or I get it back in this corner. And then I can go boom, boom, and then bottom action. Or I just try and kill here with the bottom, and then do a top action. Two turns, attack 1, target 1 adjacent to, and generate fire. Alright, so let's do Living Magma for the bottom. Nope, because that's my bottom attack. Shit. Man, I wish it was a move 3. It would be broken if it was, but... Alright, what am I doing? Because I was thinking this for the bottom, hopefully a kill. I guess that works. Because I can do this for the top. Do I really care about attack 1s with wound? Not really, though. I would rather keep my element stuff. So we will just do this push with the bottom. Do I want to go before them? No, I think it's okay. Spam this again, turn it off. Oh, no, I didn't actually mean to do that. Okay, well, oh, now it's saying I can target 6. Alright, well, let's not target 6. Let's just target 4 like it's meant to. So damage, you. I'm leaving him alive because I have the kill and I want to keep him pinned in the corner. Even though I don't think he can get out. He can't go through my team. So I could kill, but it's fine. Is that the place I want to shrapnel? All enemies? No. That's a good wound. That's a good +1. And that's a good 2. Not worth getting a poison there. Not worth getting a poison on 1. It gets me at 8. I have 5 in this room now. Kind of feel like I start to run away. Especially since these guys are AoE attacking. And this... Oh, I only had 1 move. Yep, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Okay. Well, let's see if we can kill here. I think I get my loot here a second. Because you can't do anything. You're trapped. So let's get my loot this turn, and then that opens up an attack next turn. Ooh, I hate that. And I didn't need to take that damage if I would have just stayed down here. Oh shoot, Boneshaper, I am sorry. We are just trying to keep you alive at this point. You gotta run for your life, girlfriend. Alright, let's see. What's your range on this AoE nonsense? Oh, I should have Decanter of Mist. It's a range attack. I should Decanter of Mist. There's enough of these guys. I really need to do that. She hasn't technically gone yet. Okay. You're dead. You're dead. Man, I can't quite kill you. Or you, but you should just single focus. Actually, no, you can attack right here, because again, I moved. If I don't move, I'm taking 2 less hits, but... Can I just start to run away? I don't think so. These guys all move 3. Alright, go hide up there. We gotta keep you alive. Who's doing... You're doing an attack late, but you'll already be strengthened, so you don't need it. I'll give it to Hive, and then I'm gonna consume this, I guess. No, I will take the top and then the bottom for the jump, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I went too late. I went too late. I wasted it. Alright. Because I can't even stun. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I could give up. Nope. Because I need to give up 3. Oh, this was not a good turn for Fist. Okay. Yeah, we kind of lost it on this Fist turn. I don't know that we actually lost it, but this was not a good Fist turn is the moral of the story. That's a big, big miss. I don't know, there's a world maybe we can pull this out, but I don't feel good about it, I can tell you that. 1, 2... I just needed to go early on Fist and do a move 4. Like, that's really what it comes down to. Probably my move 5 back, so I... Oh, nope, 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 nope. Probably my move nothing back. Fuck. And this is round 6, and they're already spawning in this room. Okay, well, I think we can chalk this one up to a loss. It doesn't feel winnable. mean, I guess there's a shot. I still have my stun, and I can start to run away. How am I running away? I need to do the 6 here. Maybe the 6 and Igneous Path. I also need to heal so badly, but we don't have time for that. Here, I just needed to stay. So heroics can only get, no, heroics can get 1 for me this turn, which gets me to 10. You can get 1, which gets me to 11. And that's all I need from this room. So I guess we're on tempo. We just did it in a very bad way. And I need to, what room am I going to take more damage in? I think I should probably get out of the multi-target. I think I take Code Geminate for the top or bottom. I really just need 1 more good range card, and then I'm in business. But right now, I am not in business. I don't have any summon for this that's worthwhile. Cannot get rid of a big move. Alright, what you got for a heal, girl? We gotta heal everyone. That's a little baby heal, considering we don't have summons. Don't have a heal and move. Or else I would give Magma a big ol' heal. And I lost Fell Remedy. Shoot. I mean, I gotta heal myself to open up options. And I kind of want to go after someone else so I'm not focused. So I think I just do a weird, like, mid-initiative after other people. If I give up 3, I can't get back through here, and I don't have a way to heal. Because I played this for the top. That was my biggest mistake. I honestly think if I go back and I do this as the stun play, if I do the stun play that turn, it keeps Fist in a lot better situation, and then I can just instantly deal out more damage the next turn. What would that be, round 4? Alright, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to call this a loss, because I really don't think it's feasible. Not with where Boneshaper's at health-wise. And we're transferring into 3 enemies here. So I'm going to call this one a loss. But before I fully quit, I'm going to go back 2 rounds and see if we can do Fist turn correctly. So this will be... How do I want to do this? Do I want to do 2 whole videos? I think for those of you who are here, we will just jump back and see what this does differently. This also might have been the turn that I let Boneshaper get murdered. I really thought when I pre-read the special rules that they couldn't come through the middle. That's the only reason I sacked Boneshaper in that middle room. I was like, oh, easy. I'm just going to use the first 6 turns to get ahead in the middle room. No, 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 my friend. That was not the right choice. Boneshaper with her limited movement is not good in this mission, to the point that, like, if I were actually redoing it, I just probably wouldn't take her at all. Because the way her skeletons just go kill themselves, they're useless, and she just doesn't have enough movement. Alright, so we went back to the right turn. So here's why. Let me find the wording. All hexes 2 are linked to all hexes 1 and 3. No figure can teleport between rooms. Gotcha. So it's not that they can't move between rooms, it's that they can't physically teleport between rooms. When I read that at work today, I read that as war characters, technically everyone's figures, I guess, but I was thinking the enemies could not come through, and I was like, nice. Well, this strategy is kind of broken. I don't know why it's a level 3 difficulty mission. Now we know. Now we know. Also, for the record, I still don't get why he didn't summon in the corner, but we've already discussed that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull and then Glacial Slam, and I'm just pulling here, but at least I'm taking the Retaliate, and then I'm hitting everyone and getting Muddle on them. I'm going to short rest here because I need a bigger move. That frickin' stinks, but I got to get away from this guy. So I think I do a little baby heal to get this poison off. And I gotta go hide in the corner. I do not want a short rest here. I just don't want a short rest there, because then I'm in a real bad spot stamina-wise with 3 cards out. And here, what did I do? Pull and then push? Yeah. And then you came this way and hit. Alright, let's see what doing this does. Who's the most dangerous? You are moving and attacking all adjacent. Currently, I'm the only focus. And you guys are all doing your big nonsense. So it feels like if I can avoid a bunch of the 5s, that's probably the way to go. I will save this for a Mountain's Fist. And run. Did I click this gun? Yes. And let's remake Ice for a kill next turn. I'm only taking a 2 here, so I don't think I need the ward right now. And I don't need the full potion. What am I doing with heroics? I have 2 attacks with Pierce. You're hitting for 5. Yeah, we don't want to take that. It's a little weird to use my, like, muddle card as my one, but it's fine. Okay, we got a lot better damage out. He should live. Do I want to transfer? What would that do for me? That would get down my multi-target thing in here, and it would get me in my pierce form, which is probably better because then I'm poisoning and piercing, and I can get out of one form. So I'm down to only one range attack. I'm gonna put down this. I think that's better damage for us. And then where do I want to move? Here? Dang, I didn't bring the AoE card, the AoE melee attack. That's okay. Yeah, I'm pretty healthy. I feel okay right here. Oh, I definitely thought I killed him last time, but maybe that's... Maybe it's because I poisoned or something first? Kind of feels like a good turn to full heal, doesn't it? Because then I could even summon and try and, like, just stay alive hiding in the corner. No, we are not pulling him closer. No, thank you. So this probably kills multiple. But the fist, this gives me a heal, but I'm doing pretty well health-wise after the stun. And draw, that gets him here. I could brittle everyone. I could then do the brittle play. Pull, brittle everyone, kill. This should then double kill. I think this is how I stay alive. Alright, in what round? We're back to 5. So I think I short rested here. I'm not on a hazard. I wish I was so badly. I could always move a hazard. I could Living Magma, Boom Boom, and then Deep Fury from it and push him through. Now that doesn't get me one of these. And I have 3 from the other room, so I need to be at... need 8. So I need to be at 11 total, so I can get 1, 2... I guess I mean 9, and then I need 3 the next turn. That is not possible. I need to get them this turn, and I put him here to block. So I actually need to short rest. Need to short rest. Oh man, I can't cooling in this room or else I don't have the movement to get out, I don't think. I guess I do. I guess I do. Alright, I gotta think about that one a second. Here we have to short rest. And what do? We get poison on a couple of these guys, and I do this, and over here, Fist has to solo dolo everything. Because that is what Fist does best. You are hiding in the corner. So you try and get a summon out and loot this for a 4th time. How early can we risk it, do we think? Attack 3, target 2, and that's at 23. So even that's not fast enough, but we will try it. We will try it and get our 4th loot from here. So the only person I don't have a play on is here. The play I like the best is getting a magma under me, attacking, pushing. The thing I don't like about that... What don't I like about that? The thing I don't like about that is that I'm not getting this. But it kind of feels like a turn I have to take care of myself a little bit. I thought they hit 23 here. I thought I remembered that. That's okay. Do we care about immobilizing everyone? I guess we do. What else am I using that leaf for? Nothing. Oh, it's only 1. Okay. Then it's probably not worth it other than the XP, but we'll just, we'll immobilize him so he can't potentially back up and hit multiple. Alright, and who can we one-shot? Attack 3, target 2, 3, 1, 1, 3. We're going here. You're the healthiest. Shoot, we would have made it through. Heroics, what do we want you to do? Kind of feels like heroics up here feels really strong. And I can't kill here. I do not want to transfer into that form, I don't think. We should be dead there. Alright, Hive. Oh, I'm out of the form. I'm like, why did that not work? It did work. It did work. Okay. Yeah, and I'm now in the stupid Pierce form. Alright, well, let's try and kill here. And with me being in the Pierce form, it's probably here into the Brittle. Where he gone? No, I think I just go for kills. I think kills are always the move. That's less damage. That's an unfortunate flip. Two, 4, can't quite kill with the shrapnel. But we still double killed there, so that's nice. Alright, that gets me to 9. I'm on track. You can't get through me, so I'm just going to stay here. Yep, I did remember that miss was coming. I take my own hazardous? Is my perk just that teammates are immune? I really thought I was immune. Well, this card's kind of garbage. This wound is absolutely tearing me up, so. Push this boy out of the way. We finally get our heal. ×2, we just hit the miss. Nope. Nice fist, you fist things, my man. Most of the time, I don't like retaliating into the brittle, but I think there it works. Why didn't this guy come after me? Because he could hit 2 there. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Okay. Well, I just lost anyway on that flip, probably. I can't double burn here. Oh my gosh, he made it all the way over there. Ah, that's terrifying. You guys are still hitting. Well, we gotta grab stuff and run. I mean, it's doable, but it doesn't look great here. Bones is in a better way, but up top, things did not go near as well. Alright, so that's 4 for 4 down here, so we gotta start making our way across the room. We will save that for as we run away. Oh, this guy should have had another turn. If he has another turn and kills there, I don't take that damage. Alright, so this should be round 6. So we got to get out this turn. Man, I wish he went to moved away. I should have immobilized him if I could have. Because then I could kill and run away. And I have 4. So I need 2 from this room. So Heroics needs to be 1, which is a little unreliable because I don't know when Heroics is going to do its shit and when it's not. Which is terrifying. I go late here. And then I probably have to move out of this corner. I need to move 4 here. No, if I loot 1, then I only have 3. So you need to be my move 4. Because you can flowing fire and get out. Okay. I think Heroics, like if I had all 4, I would attack. I would move. And it's at the end of the turn, so I could fill one of these spots and loot, and then I would move. That's if I have 3, I'm guaranteed safe on that play. I don't know that I'm actually going to get 3 of the 4 to proc. I can risk it, but That feels like a big risk on a win condition when it hasn't been working. Do you have a team heal? I really should get him over with the big move, but if you're giving up 3 and then you're 1, 2, 3, she could heal. Which is probably a much better play for the team. And then I think I'm just going to push him as far away as I can as I run away. We'll see if I get 3 or not. It's kind of all it comes down to, and there's nothing I can do to change it. It's a nice wound. We'll save that for the next room. I feel like I'm going to need a little burst damage. Attack 3. At least there's no dark out. Are you hitting anything right now? You are not. At range 4, pierce 4, but you are. I mean, by the time he goes at 46, everyone's going to be in this room. Let's take the ice so they don't strengthen. And then we go 1, 2, or I go 1, 2, 3, and I can get across. One, 2, that gets me here. Yeah, I can't get there anyway. Whoa, 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 whoa. I thought the first skip was the immobilize. It was not. It was the second. Shit. Alright, what in the world did we just do? We did this and gift, because I was trying to kill something, but now I think I just gotta run away. In you, we went late. Was not another summon, it was the heal and just this for a late wasted play. In you, we had a push and a huge move. And here I have to do this. Man, I kind of want to code Geminate for the top, but then I don't have a way to, well, I could use this for a move 4, so I could get out of the pierce or the poison. You know what I'm realizing? I don't think he procced on any of those. So I think I might have just outright lost. Heroics needs to go. Nothing. I mean, if Heroics doesn't proc here, then I just lose. No, that's actually 4. I need to get to the other room. not want to put it somewhere where they're actually using it. We skip the immobilize. I will do the ward for the team, because we're both getting hit here. I'll take my heal. Again, heroics didn't go, so we lost. Her heals range 3, right? I'm trying to make this work so bad, but with heroics being buggy, it just doesn't work. I probably should make elements if I'm playing this out, because what in the world am I doing here? Just brittling something. Yeah. Yeah, we lost. Alright, I'm done with this one for the night. We tried our best. My strategy was a little rough. I thought it was solid. I didn't think they could teleport through. I thought it was just that you had to stay in front of the spawns in each room. And I was obviously very wrong. It also really doesn't help when Homeboy doesn't proc like he's supposed to. Because we lost... I mean, this turn alone, we lost him proccing 3 times, which is potentially 18 damage or movement. And now this is all clogged, so I can't physically win. And he's burnt enough that it's over. I know I could have whatever. Could have used that for a little bit more XP. And we lose, because heroics didn't trigger again. Shit, man. I really feel like this is beatable. If heroics procs every single time, and the only thing strategically I'd probably do different, well, pros and cons, right? So, with the way I played it, I'm already halfway through this room, and this room isn't scary at all. It's summoning 1 at a time. So I am way ahead of the curve if heroics procs appropriately. Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's any reason in particular I can figure out why it did or did not proc sometimes. And by proc, I mean, like, give me the ability to use heroics at the end of each character's turn, each hero's turn. I just think it's chalk right now. Like, if I can't move heroics the entire most important round, I need to get it out of there. We just lose, no matter what we do. I know I'm being a little grumpy and cynical about it, but... man, I felt like we had decent strategy. It was risky, especially with them being able to swarm Bones in this room. But we are only 4 away from continuing to GTFO. Like, heroics should have been able to kill one of those things, get my 12th loot, get to this room, and then I'm in really good shape. But that's obviously not how it worked. So I think I'm just going to put this mission on the back burner because it sucks and doesn't work. And then we will be back. And if you guys know why heroics isn't working sometimes, please let me know. I would gladly factor that into my strategy. But that was pretty brutal. We're not going to replay that one. Alright guys, I got to get this video up. Sorry for being late this week. It was one of those weeks. I will see you again soon.